We are here at Punchline Philadelphia
Yeah.
with my good friend Godfrey. He's one of
Yes.
the few people that I consider not only a true artist, but a true friend.
Yes.
We've never lost touch.
Nope.
Even when he's owed me money, I still accept his
Whoa!
calls. So, we're not going to, this is not Vlad TV, as we've said before.
I do Vlad. Shout out to Vlad.
Shout out to Vlad. Just
all
like
day.
So just like you're not immune to doing Vlad as well as Real Black.
No, I did Real Black first.
You did it's favored nations at this point,
Yeah.
between the clubs and the YouTube.
Yeah, but I
outlets
did your stuff first before
Facts,
Vlad. But Vlad
facts,
has a
facts.
great platform. I like Vlad.
Yeah.
He's fun, controversial. It's fun, and he does. You're not forced to go on there. It's on you to choose to go on there.
And
people can't get mad when they get mad. They get mad at Vlad and go, "Dude, you chose to be on there. Don't be like blaming him."
There was one person, they said they unsubscribed because they thought they didn't realize us down with Vlad or whatever. But
Okay,
but
Whatever.
that brings up the point I wanted to talk about. Because
Yes.
there's so much. I mean, especially if you're watching Real Black TV, we're about black film, black culture, black consciousness.
Yes.
And we are with one of the smartest people that I know, who doesn't bite his tongue, who exists in an art form where you're almost like a shaman. You bring the truth to a whole group of people, and then through emotion let people see themselves,
Yes.
but also release.
Right. Yes.
There's a lot of shit going on in this world.
A lot.
Some of it
There's shit going on all the time in the world. All the time.
and some of it is some of it's going to stay that way. The same. Ship been rolling downhill since the Stone Age. So certain things we can control, certain things we can't control.
Nope.
But one thing that I noticed also in the comments is that there's some people that they say, "Wow, I wish I had a friend as cool as Godfrey. I wish I had a friend as smart as Godfrey.
What?
I would love
They have all dumb friends.
Well, look,
stop having dumbass friends. Get you some good friends, man. Stop being around dumbass friends, man.
Well, look,
Stupid friends, dumb fucks. Stop it.
Some people
jackasses, bitch ass niggas. Stop it.
Some people
cut it out. No, it's get my new book, How to Stay from Dumbass Friends, Bitch Ass Niggas, Punk Bitch Motherfuckers.
But
coming out. I'm just kidding.
As Tupac said, we're all trapped. Nobody has to be here on this planet, but we also have to figure out how to peacefully coexist.
Right.
And a lot of time is spent pointing fingers at other people, and there's certainly enough room for people to talk and be aware of white supremacy.
Well, yeah.
Right? And there's going to be the reverse racism that says, okay, well, the minute you stand up for yourself, you're being racist. If I said the same thing about myself, I'd be racist, and that's reverse racism.
Oh, the reverse racism is hilarious. No such thing. Because if it's reverse racism, I would like reverse racism to be where, okay, guys, can you at least let us exercise racism by let us go into the White House, let us take over Congress, let us take it over for at least half a year. Let us be racist too. Let it, like all the positions in all the companies, let it be all black. And then let's see what we do to you. And then if we treat you like you treated us, then you could say reverse racism. But you can't say reverse racism when we don't have any fucking power. We say this all the time. We don't have any power.
Well,
so
power.
Reverse racism is if, oh my God, Congress is black. Oh my God, the White House is black. Oh no! Then you can scream reverse racism. But just because you call out people on their bullshit does not mean reverse racism. That's like you beating up a chick, she's tired of you beating her up, and you go, that's reverse abuse. It's the same shit. It's like this, what, you're a reverse abuser, lady, calling me out because you're mad because y'all not punching you in the face and kicking you in your coochie. Come on now. Stop kicking me in the coochie. You're a reverse abuser?
Now wait, we're gonna get to the Me Too, but I want to stay on point because this is like homework for me. Because I'm very aware of injustice. I'm very aware of white supremacy.
Yeah.
But white supremacy did not threaten to shoot me in the face yesterday because whites got through trash in front of my house. White supremacy didn't break into my car last year. White supremacy didn't steal my bike when outside of Kitty City.
You talking about black people taking your shit?
Niggas did that shit. Yeah, hell yeah. But
niggas took his shit. That was not white supremacy. It was nigga shit. It was nigga supremacy.
But I forgive because I have Christian values and spiritual belief, and I think we all have the power to change.
Yeah,
right?
But that shit gets annoying after you black people, and just like white supremacy, just black ignorance and black hatred is fucking annoying too. It's too two extremes that you're sick of. I'm tired of nigga shit. You know, I want to see black people things, not like when Chris Rock said, "There's niggas and there's black people."
Yeah, and that's
tired of nigga shit. I'm tired
and
I'm tired of some black people shit too.
But there's psychological reasons for that.
There's a point where don't break into my car. Don't say, well, because the slave master he broke down the slaves in the Caribbean, which brought the slave mentality of breaking into your car. There were no cars during slavery. So breaking into my car is because you're a fucking dick and you're disrespecting my property. That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm not blaming that on white supremacy. Like, I remember living in the Bronx, right? Mm-hmm. And there'd be dudes, you know, eating, you know, with chicken pieces of it, and then they throw the shit on the ground. The garbage is right there. They'd be like, man, there's mad rats out here, son. Mad rats out here, son. Man, what's all this? I can't stand this shit, man. Rats everywhere, cat. I go, because your two-piece is next to the receptacle. And the rat heard about the two-piece that you left there. You motherfuckers put it in the receptacle. But I ain't gonna tell some thugs with pit bulls to put their chicken in the receptacle. I'll get fucked up.
Yeah, you get the threat.
I don't want to get attacked by an American Staffordshire Terrier.
Well, you know.
That's what they're called. The
people
But when you go to a gentrified neighborhood.
But laughter should be used as the outlet, not automatic weapons. Like literally, I said, hey, bro, you know, I don't mind you throwing trash in the street. Just don't throw it in front of my house. And the guy looked at me, he's like, what?
Who's a black dude?
Yeah, yesterday morning. He's like, fuck you, nigga. It's like, well, eat a dick. He's like, I'll shoot you in the face. I'm like, wait, hang on. How did it escalate to shoot you in the face?
First of all, you can't keep going back and forth. See, you deserve that one. Because you could have just been like, okay, but you wanted to go, man, eat it. You said eat a dick. You told him to eat a dick, man. And that motherfucker probably like, I don't eat no dick, yo. I can't believe this motherfucker's sonning me, man. We could have gone back and forth. You could have been like, yo, fuck you. We could have had a nice exchange. But he was like, eat a dick. Whoa, dog. Slow your roll. I don't eat no dick, dude. You know what I'm saying? I eat pussy, man. And so he said, I'm gonna shoot you in the face because you was challenging his manhood on that one.
I was challenging the code.
And you said eat a dick. That's gentrified neighborhood talk, man. Why the fuck you gonna say eat a dick?
Eat a dick.
Eat a dick. How about that?
I'm just saying. Back in the day, we used.
Well,
humor.
I oughta.
Look, I think the irony of all ironies, I probably get. God loves to play tricks. I don't want to die in a car accident. I'll probably get killed on some dumb, ignorant shit.
Why do you think that?
I just because God has a sense of humor. Like I always.
Wait, man.
I'm gonna.
Is this your last interview, man?
Well,
There's some shit going down. Is this a red flag? Do I need to intervene?
Well, who knows?
But I knew it in the interview, man. It was a prophesized, man. He said it's gonna be his last.
No, I'm not like Tentacion. I'm just saying, irony of all ironies.
Right.
I'm gonna get. My demise will be from trying to help someone who doesn't ask for my help. And unfortunately, I feel like that's my example. Please. I feel like that is sort of like the survivor's remorse. When you know something, you have some insight that black people, we're put in the same pot. My instinct is to help somebody else. That's why you're here.
Right, but a lot of black people do not have that mentality to help and pull up another person. They do not. Even in Hollywood, sorry. We're terrible at that shit. Not only do you have like white Hollywood, they talk about black Hollywood is fucked up too in its own way. Where motherfucker, because they always do that one nigga at a time rule. And so when that one person has something, it's like, why do you think Steve Harvey hosts 18 shows?
Right.
He hosts 18. Motherfucker, I was at my house, he was hosting it. I was like, God damn. You know what I mean?
Right.
Steve Harvey hosts. He hosts everything. You know.
Well,
every time you turn the channel, yeah. That's crazy, y'all. Fucking every channel. It's gonna be a Steve Harvey channel. Welcome to the Steve Harvey channel, man. It's crazy, y'all. Man.
Is it our insecurity that
it's our insecurity.
May go away once we get something?
It's because
no one else can have it, or is it because they say, "Oh, this works. Let's keep giving."
Because we're not white, and I think this is what I'm thinking. There's lack thereof. There's a lack of opportunities. So I think when one black person gets one, they're like, "Man, fuck, I'm getting all the money I can until my shit dries out." You know, and I don't think we should think like that. We should think in abundance. I think if you, as a person with power, obviously Steve has enough juice, you should be like, yo, give that show to my man that you know that can do the job. Like we could, if you put more people in positions, I think it'll trickle down and people will open that door, that tight ass door. You put more brothers in the way of the door. They'll be like, yo, come on in. We'd be like Africans that move in an all white neighborhood. Brother, once we get one. Okay, I'm going to bring my auntie, my sisters. Come.
That's the
Why do you think there's a fucking big ass community of immigrants in one town? It'd be like, man, there's so many Somali. Where the fuck? Because one got in, and then the others, and then it's Somalia town.
It's arguable that that's happening now because there's more outlets, there's more opportunity. You yourself are creating your own opportunities, and
I had no choice.
And like you said, you're
media.
You're leveraging other people's popularity to help you. No one gets there by themselves.
And no one gets there by themselves. And my thing is, I'm fucking with the social media cast like King Batch, Rennie, D-Storm, all those guys. Shout out to those guys. And then if I can get my numbers up, I'm going to pay it forward. If my friends their numbers are a certain way, they need a shout out, I'm going to do that for them. Because what does it do to you to fucking tweet somebody's shit out? What does it do to you to go, hey, go check out my boy? Like, you're gonna check your followers and be like, damn, I'm at 0. They went to follow this nigga.
Right.
Damn, I shouldn't have said that, man. But it's a sick fucking thought process. Why can't I have my friends that are in millions go, yo, my boy Godfrey, boom. Or they don't even, Michael Blackson, shout out to Michael Blackson. He's from Philly, isn't he?
Philly guy.
That motherfucker would, like, if I do a really good video, he'll just put a like and laugh at it. That helps. Or sometimes when he's on, he's live, he'll put me on, yo, what up, nigga? What's up, motherfucker? And it's dope. It helps me.
Just even to feel like you're connected to that person.
Yeah, but it helps. It's like it's just a good little thing for you, man. A little boost in this business when you're trying to establish yourself. Because he's in the millions, and sometimes he'll put me on his live because he respects my gangster. He knows my comedy game is tight. But we're two different kind of dudes. But it's nice when we can combine forces. People are like, yo, it's Michael Blackson. That's how I want to do for my friends. If my friends need help, I try my best to go, yo, get on my live. What's up, dog? I don't understand how cats can't do that shit. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. We could have been housed the joint if more people had felt the obligation to pay it forward, or even share information.
Yeah, and
not just like make things a secret. I mean, it's
too much of that shit. Imagine if slavery, if they were haters and they didn't tell you how to escape. Imagine. Thank God that there were actually some black motherfuckers helping each other escape.
Right.
There was some haters, but thank God there were black people that were like, yo, I know a route, let's go. Because none of us would be here. A lot of us wouldn't even be here if those other slaves didn't help each other. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So now we're all free, and now we're not helping each other. When we did it when we were, slaves.
Well, this needs correction.
Fucking stupid.
This needs correction. Again, I forgive anybody. I forgive the fool for throwing trash. I think structurally.
What kind of trash did he throw?
Just a little piece of paper. There didn't have anything written on it. It was just like he's just having a day. So I'm over it.
And it was just a little tiny piece of paper?
It was a crazy day. I mean, crazy shit happens all the time in the hood.
Okay.
I happen to live in the hood. So, I'm exposed to some of the things I make myself vulnerable to.
But they don't care about their neighborhood, man.
It's unfortunate. But I want to get...
Broken glass theory. Sorry, go ahead.
When we get to the... Because I want to hit a couple topics, but I do want to get your thoughts. So because you're a psychology major, I mean, part of it is ingrained in our DNA. We suffer from trauma that we're not even consciously aware of. And we hold it in. Okay. We don't necessarily have proper outlets and tools to express ourselves, so the emotion comes out in destructive patterns.
Not enough therapy for us. All my Jewish friends have a therapist. All of them do. And we don't have that. We need that. We need literally therapy, because in black society we have that male toxicity. The male toxicity where it's like, yo man, you don't need no motherfucking therapist, man. Well, fuck out of here. Go listen to Waste, man. You be alright. That's what we think. We be alright. We be alright. No, nigga, I'm be alright, motherfucker. I'm be alright. You're suffering from maybe some childhood shit, suffering from whatever, parenting. It could be no love in the house, all kind of shit. We need to be able to have a forum where we can talk about this kind of shit, where motherfuckers can cry about it in front of other guys going, yo man, this shit happened to me. We need that, but we hold all that shit in, and that's what affects a lot of shit. That's why motherfuckers is throwing diapers in your neighborhood. Little doodle diapers, yo man, I ain't got no love in the family. I'm sorry, man. I just shit in a diaper, threw it in front of your house. My fault. Eat a dick. Oh, I smack. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, my bad.
It's life.
My bad, son.
It's life. Godfrey just takes from life and reflects it back at you.
Yes.
Gives you an
I need
opportunity.
therapy.
Gives you an opportunity through catharsis to laugh.
I need therapy. That's
and
why.
you have to understand, if you're in a room with Godfrey, he's going to eventually make fun of you. So,
yo, man,
okay.
Fuck all that, man. I don't want this interview to be whack. You understand? I want this shit to be exciting. I want to get mad hits on this shit. Because sometimes, man, some of these interviews be mad boring and shit, and I figure I add some fucking style to this motherfucker.
No, but
Back to the interview.
But we're trying because literally we're reaching people all over the planet, and not everybody has access. They're in wherever they are.
Yeah.
They're gonna be people around them that are toxic or are not supportive or don't even have the imagination that they do to even like get off their ass and turn on this video on Real Black TV.
Right.
So we're just trying to share information, have somewhat intelligent conversation. I'm trying to use the opportunity to kind of pick your brain, get your insights on some of the things that you see as patterns.
Okay.
So you know, the other thing that, you know, and besides the DNA, psychological trauma, the patterns of abuse, the cycles that we all have to sort of try and figure out how to break within our own lives is in terms of like trying to get to some level of enlightenment or breakthrough. There's also the technology.
Okay.
And I think, you know, I've said this on the radio, I think that they got us figured out. Like the speed of information travels faster than our organic, carbon-based system is able to keep up with. And in the process of designing all these apps and features to entertain and distract us, I think it's rewired so many of us in a way where we almost not only feel like we need to be instantly gratified at all times, but we deserve it. And I think that's hurting black people.
Are you asking me a question? Or did you just explain some shit?
I'm throwing some shit out at you.
God damn. I was like, wait, am I answering?
What do you think?
So how do you feel about technology?
Think, nigga?
He's like this. Welcome, Godfrey. I'm going to be explaining shit that you should be saying. No,
I threw it out at you.
I said about technology.
I think the technology moves faster than we as carbon-based creatures can process it, and as a result, it fucks us up.
Technology is always going to be ahead of us, and I think the fact that technology is ahead of us is their way of controlling us, and it's scaring the fuck out of us too, because they're like, and plus, not only that, they're making technology so fast, and then they put a stop to certain things once they see people catching up. They go, fuck that, you're not gonna do this. Like when they banned Farrakhan. Banning all kinds of people. It's like, yeah, you can have this, but no, you can't do that anymore. So I think that the advancement of, and they've been advanced. Now, anything they show us that's new, they're already 10 steps ahead of us. And I think that technology is just a way of control. It's always gonna be ahead of us, okay? Right. Because.
But how do you cope through it? How do you personally?
You're blowing up through it. I cope through it by using it for a certain purpose. Hopefully not being shunned or stopped. But I try to. I'm glad that I'm a comedian because I'm able to manipulate the media through comedy and make people laugh, but still throwing in some messages. You know what I mean? I'm staying in my lane. You know what I mean? Staying in my lane, trying to stay within the parameters of free speech. Nowadays, who knows? Right. This is almost like George Orwell shit, man. You know what I mean? Right. What's that famous book? 1984? 1984, yeah. Big Brother. It's like Big Brother shit, but at another level. But I'm just going with the flow. The one thing I'm not going to do is not use technology. That will fuck you. You know? That's what's fucked up. It's like a catch-22. You're either going to be the person that doesn't pay attention. Mm-hmm. It's like when Denzel Washington said, if you're watching the news, you're misinformed. If you're not watching it, if you're not reading, you're uninformed. If you're reading, you're misinformed. Either way, you're fucked. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to do what I can and hopefully reach the amount of people I want to reach, you know? Mm-hmm. Because it took me 2 years ago, I was sitting on my ass going, fuck technology. But then I was like, you know what? Let me start that shit. Because it's like this is the new business now. This is a new job. Social media is a job now. Mm-hmm. You know, I'll hang up the phone to my friend and go, yo, man, I'm about to make some videos. I'll call you back. Right. That's like, you know what I mean? So
income.
Yeah.
Intellectual
property. And now it's scary because now it's about, you know, when people say, well, we need to do for ourselves. You can literally do for yourselves now with social media. And a lot of people are afraid to do it.
But we like to talk about it conceptually. Black people need to start doing for ourselves, man. We need to start to get together. We love saying get together. We need to get together, man, as a community, man. We need to get together. Like, what do you mean get together? Should we all hold hands? Hey, man, is this getting together? We all holding hands? Yeah, man, we need to get together as a black community. We love that word, too. Black community. I like to say black society. Because black community just sounds poor.
Well, you know, I mean, but that's part
It sounds like the guy throwing a diaper in front of your house. Let's just be real. Come on, a black community, like preachers be like, the black community, fuck. Well, it sounds poor. Black society sounds better. I think we should change our terminology too. Black society.
Well,
how about that?
I like
the black society.
I like that, and I like Blackshins because the thing is,
Blackshins. That's my word.
I love it.
Blackshin.
Well, you want to speak more on it, or you got it?
Well, Blackshin, I say, you know, when people like me and you, we're both articulate Negroes. We are, and we're not. And people will judge us by the way we sound, and I go, I'm tired of that shit. It's like, don't you judge black people by their actions and what blackness is. I mean, we have our aesthetics. We're obviously black, but what is it that you do that is making us that progresses black people? Right. Do you shit on black people in front of other whites? Mm-hmm. Do you say dumbass cooning ass shit on TV just to get the approval of whites? Are you trying your best, like, I don't know, to help other black people in the best way you can? Blackshins, man, it's your actions in blackness, not just how you fucking sound. And there's motherfuckers that sound black that ain't doing shit for black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was Malcolm X a fucking sellout because he learned to read in prison and all this other shit and tried to move black people forward? Was he a sellout? No.
And we'll say that on his birthday. So big.
And this is shout out. I'm glad this is Malcolm X's birthday, May 19th. That's what I'm saying. It's like I hate when motherfuckers do that kind of shit. So to me, like it's like we were talking about today. I was talking today about can you be in an interracial relationship and be pro-black? I don't think so. You can probably work. Not saying you can do things for black people and strive, but I just think you can't be on a soapbox preaching black shit when you have a white woman or a white man. You cannot do that because the people we're complaining about are those people. I'm not saying, remember, do not misconstrue what I'm saying. You can be with whoever the fuck you want. Like if I had a white woman, I'm shutting the fuck up. I can't say nothing. I can't go, the black Nubian queen. No, shut the fuck up. I would just maybe be quiet and donate to the Negro College, I'll just do secret shit like donate to the Nappy Head Children Fund. Donate to the Ashy Leg Fund for the Ashy kids.
It exposes that person and themselves in the sense that, in regards of how they want to project to you, they still have a level of, if not inferiority, their standard of beauty is reflected in from a European perspective.
Yeah, I just think when you have a white counterpart, some people may disagree, you start to take on the characteristics of your partner. That's what happens in relationships. You guys start to talk kind of the same, you start to take antics. And so if you're a black woman that dates a white men have a fear of black men. They have a disdain for us. There's a jealousy, a disdain, a love for us, but it all turns into really bad shit. And then you're this black woman and you're looking at this white man that you love, you're gonna start to act like that person. So when I talk to black women that date white men, they look afraid of us. They look like it looks weird. It's like they start being condescending and shit because they have this white man. Yeah. And then we're both trying to talk. We're both suffering under this regime that you're dating.
Right.
I'm not saying every white man is out to get us, but most of them are. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying they're out to get us, but they benefit from.
Well, I was going to bring up, unless you've seen it, there's no reason to bring it up. There was a play called Slave Ship that dealt with those kind of.
Yeah,
terms.
there was some white people trying to do Slave Ship or whatever, right?
Well, it was three different scenarios where it was a black woman, Tayana Paris, great performance, and a white man, and then they recreate all this stuff happening in slavery, like having like sex games with one another, but like she's the the slave bed wench, and then he comes in, and then his whole thing is he can't.
You saw the play?
Yeah, sorry. He can't. He can't. His issue.
Did you enjoy that shit?
it's that's entertainment. Like most entertainment is that reflects blackness is really designed for white people because that's where
they're gonna show their version.
That's
of
where
it.
the money comes from. So
Well,
going to a Broadway play of
You're gonna see
anything.
Slave Ship. They didn't show like her being tortured and beaten to death. And then,
No, it was basically it was couples
fucking
therapy.
nigger bitch. That would have been Slave Ship.
It was well that was the whole.
Bravo!
It was
you
basically
nigger bitch. Welcome to Slave Ship.
It was
Shut up. No. That would have been like, oh, can we have an intermission? No. God damn it, slave bitch. Suck this white cock.
Shout out to Tiara Paris. She's a great actress. But it was basically couples therapy for people that are invested in interracial relationships. So it's showing what the issues are for a black male, female, a woman, older woman with a black bisexual guy, and then a gay couple. So, I didn't like it because they still made
Did they have a black dude with a white woman?
That's what I didn't like about it. Well,
they didn't show that.
They did show it. What I didn't like about it was that they, like in their recreation of the power system, it was she gets to sodomize him. Like he's supposed to be playing a violin, and she's like, "Oh, it's so hot in here," And her reality was that she just wanted to dominate him. And then the second half of it is they bring it into real time, and they bring out these psychologists, and they're like, "What are your real issues? What is your issue with this interracial dynamic?"
So what happened? Was it whack? Was it just an appeasement for whites?
I think ultimately the message of the movie was we all suffer from trauma, and we have a need to be seen. And if you can, you cannot help who you are in this relationship. And I'm attracted to you for, like you were saying, I'm attracted to you for a certain reason. As a black woman, I'm attracted to a white man for this reason. But until we come to the point where you can accept the fact that you're going to dominate
it's making
me,
my ass itch, dude. Oh God!
until you come to the
bullshit,
to the position that
my thing is.
Well, it's a little fucked up.
My thing is like
it wasn't made for me. I'll put it that way.
Right. Well, it should be like. Oh man, we're all going through trauma, but I love how they try to equal everybody. Okay, like this is, what this is reminding me of? Your explanation reminds me of this. There's, a cab, in the cab, they have a little television in the cabs in New York, and they're talking about like the rules to cab drivers. No discrimination. You can't discriminate. You got to take people where they, where they live. And they have like a black person being passed up, and then they have a white guy being passed. I go, what the fuck are y'all doing? Yeah, nobody passes up a white guy. Yeah. Nobody passes up a white. He's like this. It's bullshit, dude. I was like, no, you can't pass up blacks. You need to be specific. You can't pass up black people and Latin people. Whites do not get passed up. They always stop. Those Indians be like, are you tired? You know what I mean? They stop. They run for whites. So that commercial was bullshit. It was a commercial to appease whites. You know what I mean? When white...
Basically, a lot of this entertainment is never going to get to the nitty-gritty.
They're never going to get to the nitty-gritty because there's too much guilt.
If I'm paying $50 to sit in a theater in New York to watch some stuff that deals with race, I kind of... And I look around, and it's all older white people.
Oh, you mean the actual causes of everything.
They're making this play. They're not going to come out... Even if you look at Dutchman, which is basically... the foundation of a lot of these pieces, it's still, it's as get whitey as you can get, but there's still a level of...
Is it white savior shit again? Most of those movies are always white savior, like, oh man, what a cool slave master.
It's just basically...
Wait, hold on, that was a cool slave master. Man, he was cool, man. You know what's cool about him, man? He let his slaves get a drink of water. Now that was cool, man. That was cool. I mean, slavery's bad, but come on, how cool is he? Let them get a drink of water and stuff. You know what I mean? This is it's white savior shit because if they really show the atrocities of
the Ed Asner scene in Roots where it's like, we brought you a bed warmer. It's like, well, you can sit at my feet. You can actually have the bed. Actually, I'm not really going to rape you.
But they never showed like
master.
Yeah, but everything's a white savior movie. I get it because. Everybody would have to leave the theater or whatever if they show what really happened to slaves, the real atrocity. No one would be able to get through it. Yeah. Nobody would. Nobody would. You would vomit.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to get to the point. We're all traumatized by this. It's in our DNA. It's at our core. It's how we perceive ourselves. And outside of a few outlets, very seldom do we get repeated notions of positive images about ourselves. I'm happy that you're here to share your insights. You're a global traveler. You see all the stuff. You perform in front of audiences of all kinds.
All kinds.
You know, and now we're into Me Too, which is another form of like righting the wrongs, the injustices. But I feel that my personal take on it is I'm like, bravo for everybody, but I think it still reinforces this ideal of black male annihilation. I don't see the justice of repairing families, giving us good models.
Are you talking about the Me Too movement taking down Cosby, taking down all the black males that do stuff when white males are doing just the equivalent?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, but more so because we live in a binary system. That's a big word. Didn't expect that to come out of my mouth. Because our language is like opposites. It's sort of like you're saying, like you can't. It's almost like you have to take down something else in order to replace it with. There's a positive and negative, and I'm just like, but that's against nature in the sense that I think a lot of the problems that are existing is we don't know our past, and we don't respect nature. We don't necessarily see
who we or white people.
Life in general. We as human beings, we feel like we need to dominate life.
I blame everything on white people. Damn it. Can't help it. Let me tell you why. It's easy. Because of their hiring processes. Mm-hmm. Like, when I see the environment and like, wow, the environment, I always blame white people. Because I go, you don't hire black people to destroy the environment. Mm-hmm. Like, if I wanted to get a job, like, hey, I'm here to help you guys destroy the environment. We don't hire blacks. Oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. So I can blame it on them. Because you don't hire enough of us.
Ben Carson.
They don't hire enough of us to do anything, though. And so I can blame it on majority. I blame the majority of the atrocities of the planet on white, old, rich men. That's what I blame it on. Okay. If I'm wrong, then I'll be like, oh, my bad. But I don't blame it. I don't think there's a bunch of rich black dudes doing this shit. Well, I just feel it because I know it because they don't hire us for shit. If 97% of the Senate is fucking white, come on, dude. 90, right?
Pass the abortion law.
So I believe it's white old men. And I love how we skip around shit and we go, no, but all of us. No, motherfucker. Like here, you know how you can point fingers and blame people for shit? Mm-hmm. Like, you go to a black club, there's police. Why? Because niggas fuck they shit up. They ruin their clubs. We do that. Black people fuck clubs up. We can't have shit. That's why you end up at Buffalo Wild Wings high-fiving white dudes. Because niggas can't have nothing. You trying to go and party, pow, 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 shooting. You step on someone's foot, they want to fight. White dudes, you can step on their neck. They be like, no problem, bro. Hey, man, happens, bro. Happens. And you're fucking high-fiving, eating wings, having a good time. Black people, and I'm not saying every black person, but most of us fuck our own clubs up. We don't have clubs, we don't have lounges, nothing, because Negroes fuck shit up. That is, I can point fingers at us. We do that kind of shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? We do all that kind of shit. And white folks, all these animals that are dying, the bees are fucking going away. How the fuck you get rid of all the bees? Greedy motherfucker, it's white people. How do you change the migration of bees? You're fucking up the cross-pollination of bees that we need for flowering and all that. White people have done it. What makes you want to take all the motherfucking bees, dude? You know how many bees there were? Billion. Who in their right mind goes, you know what, Jim? Getting sick of these goddamn bees. Okay. I want them all. We gotta find a way. Fucking cross-pollinate. We gotta stop this crap. I mean, it's white people doing it. You know why? Because there's not a lot of black beekeepers. They don't hire us. I'm like this. If I'm like this, hey man, I'm here. Get the bees for you. Man, we don't hire no black bees. Get your black ass out of here. You ain't gonna hire. We don't have no black beekeepers. We ain't have no nigger beekeepers. You know they say that we don't want no nigger beekeepers. Fuck that. Well, they might take the honey and put it on a sandwich.
All right. I'll be typical. I'll be typical.
Goddamn nigger beekeepers. I don't want that, huh? You think they do that when they call us niggers?
So while
we don't want no nigger beekeepers.
Google Ivana Kopach. She's a black beekeeper. Please, if you want your honey, get it from Ivana. Kopach.
I know there are a couple. I've seen some stuff on black beekeepers. A few. That's why they. But that's why they spotlight them because there's a few. Motherfucker. That's why they go, we have a black
beekeeper. If you want the funny, come get the honey.
Well,
It's
corporate. It's corporate greed. I mean, there's no reason Monsanto should be making pesticides that can kill everything.
Yeah, and the guy just got his money for that. Monsanto.
They're giving money out all day long.
But one of my buddies who's a healer even called that shit out 20 years ago. He said a lot of women that are suffering from endometriosis and all this other shit and all this cancer of the cervix because they live next to golf courses. And I was like, really? He goes, yeah, they spraying all that shit. Golf courses fuck women's fertility up. Period. He was saying that shit. That's why when this shit just came out, I go, this motherfucker said it 20 years ago. Okay. So, and I believe, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that these companies are owned by white men. Because you know why? I tried to get a job at Monsanto's. I was like, hey man, I come to spray all the grass and kill everybody. We ain't hiring no nigger fucking pesticide guy. No nigger pesticiders. Huh? We don't want that. Fuck that shit. Some nigger pesticider. Huh? What are you gonna take your dick out and spray the pesticide on it? Those cocks are as long as the hoses.
Well, that's why
you know what
God
I mean?
invented rap music and basketball, isn't it? Godfrey.
Right.
Because
but who are the owners? Who own everything?
So I'll put out
Want no goddamn.
I'll put out my pesticide rapper record. I'll be the first rapper
who owns all the
greenskeeper.
record companies? Who owns it? It's like white old men. Whether it doesn't matter, white old dudes.
I didn't know the pain went this deep.
I'm not even mad. It just is what it is.
It's tragic,
if
though.
If they're high, you know what? White men could easily, like, skew the numbers if they would just pretend hire us. Like, hire a lot of black people and blame it on them and go, we have lots of black workers here. The bees are because the blacks have been catching them. They're fast as fuck. Our beekeepers sprint and catch more bees. You can at least, but they don't hire any of us. And and we can blame shit on men in general because they don't hire women for shit because we shit on women. We don't even pay women enough. So men are at fault, but white men are especially at fault for all of this shit. That's a fact.
Godfrey, I didn't realize.
And you got the black men sweeping up the dead bees. My bad. The factory.
You see, I mean, all this genius, it could have been just groundskeeping somewhere. Thank God for comedy.
Yes.
And basketball.
And guess who runs comedy?
And entertainment.
White.
Well, you say the check has to clear through certain hands for you to have the money?
Well, sometimes, black people, man, when you try to do black comedy, be like, let me holler at you. Oh, I ain't getting paid. And it's a bit... Whenever they say this, hey, man, good show. Let me holler at you. I don't want to holler at you. Am I getting my money? No, let me holler at you, brother. We got refreshments.
Godfrey, I know you're getting a little extra money this year. So I want you to invest with me in black coin. We can create our own currency. We can put you on the face.
That's that bullshit already.
Black coin?
Black coin, it sounds so fucking raggedy. Black coin.
You got Bitcoin, why can't we have a black coin?
Yo, man, we got black coin, brother. You ready to invest in black coin? What are you, a Hebrew Israelite? Get the fuck out of here.
They had James Brown stamps.
Man, I remember
James
those
Brown
stamps.
Green stamps.
Man,
why can't you have a Godfrey black coin?
That shit ain't going through the mail.
We had a rush card.
What are you
why
gonna
can't
put it on like, send it away. Hey, I think you need more stamps. 2 times. James Brown stamp, I would send that shit back to you and go, get a real stamp. It's like,
Oh, the sad thing is Marvin Gaye got a stamp this year. We still have not gotten a James Brown stamp.
I know. I have Marvin Gaye and also Gregory Hines.
Gregory Hines got a stamp this year.
And Scooby-Doo.
And Scooby-Doo got one. Oh,
and Scooby-Doo. I ain't gonna front though. I was happy. I got me some Scooby-Doo.
He's black now? Scooby-Doo's black? You gonna claim him? You gonna put him in the trial?
Hell yeah, that's my man. Brown dog and shit doing his thing.
And Daffy Duck and Scooby. Why did they have to anthropomorphize black people at a certain time in cartoons? We didn't get our own cartoons. We had to identify through...
We only cartoons we got was Bill Cosby, Fat Albert. When we saw all black cartoon, that was a freaky time. Hey, we got that. I remember we had Rickety Rocket. Rickety Rocket. Fooey. And what's funny is we had Rickety Rocket, and it was a raggedy ass spaceship. It was like a hoopty spaceship. Rickety Rocket, blast off. It was a black space. It was so ignorant. It was like, Rickety Rocket, blast off. I was like,
so
fuck,
we can't get the first
We can't even go to space because they want us in space. Our shit's running out of gas.
We had Hong Kong Phooey with Scatman Crothers. Remember? Hong Kong Phooey, I'm telling you, my karate's gonna work one day. Oh, shit. Remember the song?
Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than a human eye.
He's got style, a groovy style that don't chop or stop. He's rough, he's tough, he's super tough with a Hong Kong Phooey chop. Ha! Hong Kong Phooey.
And Mr. T had a cartoon. Harlem
Mr.
Globetrotters had
T.
a Jackson 5 had a cartoon.
Jackson 5 had a cartoon. Remember, he was like a pitiful, but he had a gymnastics team with him.
Yeah.
Weird. He's like a pitiful.
And now Mike Tyson has a new cartoon.
Mike Tyson with the pigeon, the talking pigeon.
I love that cartoon.
Yeah, I have that.
But generally, they anthropomorphize the other.
They fuck our shit up. Boondocks gets canceled. Black Dynamite gets canceled. Proud Family was good. It got canceled. They cancel all our black shit. But The Simpsons are on their 900th season. American Dad is on their 800th season. South Park's on their 50,000th season. But we get 4 seasons. Boondocks was great, man. Proud Family was great. Black Dynamite was. I did voiceover on back then.
But did they have bootleg T-shirts for Boondocks and Proud Family?
I don't think so. Also, Afro Samurai had 1 season.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. I was like, fuck, we don't. It's like they purposely shut everything we do down.
Well,
we can't even be in cartoon. They don't even want us in cartoon.
Facts. But I think
they don't even. There's cartoon racism. Remember the last black cartoon character was Franklin and Charlie Brown, and he didn't even have a house. Everybody went home but him.
Well, they said he barely made the audition.
He didn't say nothing. He didn't even have lines.
He just showed up. Well, that's
This is a black dude that looked like Charlie Brown, but chocolate.
Actually, Miss Glickman wrote the letter. They introduced him, but then they had an audition process. I think it's still a white person doing the voice.
It's like the people who do the voices for
Harry
Cleveland.
Glickman.
For Cleveland, the Cleveland show. It's white guys doing Cleveland. They're doing the voiceovers for black people.
Right, so
we can't even do voiceovers, man.
Right, I don't kill everybody with this. Very
audio racism.
The racism is killing me, Godfrey.
Ow! It leaks everywhere. They can't help it.
It's in pain, this racism.
But I think, go ahead.
All right. That's the purge. We're calling it out, saying, hey, look, there's injustice. Women need our justice. Look, you do what you like. If, trans justice. I mean, that's the one thing. The Spider-Verse movie was great. Did you see it?
And the reason why they won an Oscar, because it's black. It's Miles Morales. I heard the Spider-Verse was the shit. They said it's the best Spider-Man.
It was great, except when we finally get a black Spider-Man, everybody else got to be Spider-Man too. So they had alternate universes where you had Porky Pig Spider-Man and anime Spider-Man. They all were empowered at the same time.
Yeah, they can't have just... And I heard when Miles Morales, which I read the series, because they wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, they made him like a black Latino.
Yeah, basically, Dominican guy, black father.
That would be
very
weird to be like Spider-Man. I tried to spin a web, the spider bit me in the hand, and all of a sudden, baby, I got some powers. Okay, I tried to catch the thieves. Spider-Man, do whatever a spider can. Spin a web any size, catch a thief, don't like fly. Look out, he got a Spider-Man. If he throw. Listen, but Papi, he got radio at the blow. Can he swing on a tree? Take a look overhead. Hey there, he gonna Spider-Man. He like this. I climb on the walls. I try to spin away. Sometimes I run out. Bucci. Hey, Bucci. They be like this. Who are you? You know I am, Miles Morales. Okay. Hey, puta. You don't see nothing right here?
For our Dominican friends.
Oh yeah, I know black. Just so that you know, I know black. I'm Dominican.
I think
Spider-Man in denial.
We didn't get halfway through what I wanted to talk about.
Okay, my fault. But like I said,
but it's okay.
Miles, a lot of the nerds were mad that he was black. The white nerds were mad.
Well, look, I mean, the reality is that, I suffer, you suffer, we all suffer.
Yeah, everybody.
We got to deal with it.
Yeah, we do got to deal with it.
Change is coming. If it's not already here, we all have to do our part.
We do.
I think black mentorship is important. I hope people continue to check you out because I know you drop jewels every day.
I try to drop jewels and I try to make it palatable for everybody. It's like, I'm not saying anything new. I'm not saying I don't think I'm even shaking up the boat. It's just what it is. What I'm saying, people have been saying way before me. I just saying it in my own way.
Yeah, but most people...
And I like to make it hip and fun and funny. And I want even a fucking Klan member to laugh at his own shit.
But the culture is so dumbed down, and the people in charge,
exactly.
you want to say they're white folks, they know how to tap into your inferiority and insecurity.
Yes.
Advertising does it all the time, and it definitely has always hurt people of color. Why are we othered? We dominate everything, and and population-wise, we're not the minorities.
Not at all.
But somehow we're made to feel inferior. So
well, that's a good job because they knew we were the strongest. They did a good job. I gotta give them credit on giving a good job by brainwashing us, making us hate each other, making us kill each other. They did a good job, but what's crazy is we're like fucking rats and roaches. We still here. We're multiplying and we're still killing the game.
Well, I don't like the rats and roaches thing. I mean, but you know, one thing somebody said.
No, rats and roaches because they're always.
Well, we don't die, we multiply. But don't compare me to a roach, nigga.
Goddamn.
You know, I'm not with that. No, don't diminish me.
Bug.
No, I think the issue is it fucks with our psyche. Somebody said it best. I forget, a British guy. He was saying that the inferiority. As individuals, we have high self-esteem, but within our race, we feel like we have low self-esteem because of what the media does to us.
Right, of course.
So we're fractured.
Yeah.
And we don't always get the chance to see ourselves winning, unless it is like I was joking, folks, about sport. If you selling crack rock or got a wicked jump shot, shot. Thank you. I'm look, it's
jump spot.
Shout out to Biggie. Correct. Y'all. It's in the comments. These motherfuckers. They love to talk.
Yeah,
right? I'm working hard. I'm trying to make people feel like winners. I want people to see the growth in your process. That's why we want to check in with you every couple of years.
Check in with me every couple of years.
See how you're enlightened.
I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to do it. I think that I found a way to work smarter, harder, more focused. Smart. Yeah, it's just my working smarter. The social media is going well. I'm 2 years ago I was at 8,000 something followers. I'm at 256,000, over 250,000 followers. That's real followers. I didn't buy that shit. And so hopefully by the time next year, I'll be at 500,000. Hell, be at 500,000. I'm trying to work it out. Keep, and things are, and this is a good process because I'm able to do what I want to do at any time. You know what I mean? Doing my Instagram lives, engaging people, spreading it out, finding new demographics, doing Vlad, doing this kind of shit. Comedian Godfrey is the Instagram. Comedian Godfrey, the podcast.
Doing it unapologetically.
Unapologetically. The podcast is in Godfrey We Trust on the Gas Digital Network, Tuesdays at 9:30 Eastern Time. If you miss it, download it on iTunes. And I got my Sirius XM show, the Godfrey Complex, channel 126, and 6 to 8 p.m.
Rumor has it you'll be in Coming to America too.
Yeah, you fucking right. Because it's African. Why am I not there? I'm going to be there. I'm gonna be the new Blade too. I'm taking everything, son.
All right, All right, so the power is there, and you watching. Hopefully, you feel, if not at base level, entertained. Right? Yeah. We got entertainment.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhat smarter.
Yep.
Right? Maybe some new fans, new friends.
Yes.
And at least you spend an hour or so encountering intelligent people, not hanging around them dumb people, So I think, what did we learn today? I think you need to get smarter friends.
Yeah, get friends that are on the same level as you, that challenge you in the right way, that will, that have the energy for progress, and friends that are gonna actually pull you up. You guys pull each other up because everything ebbs and flows. Sometimes you're the person that's pulling everybody. Sometimes when you can't do that, hopefully they'll do that for you. Hopefully. And the length of time doesn't determine a friendship. My girlfriend told me that, which shows she's so right. But yeah, hopefully, and I think not hopefully, but I think with all this, that law of attraction, all that stuff, that's real laws, man. If you start to think about, I'm just going to start really attracting the right people, I think the universe will make its way for you. And I'm trying to practice that because I always let my negativity get in my way, and I got to stop doing that shit.
Well, it's the 7 spiritual laws, 7 laws of success, Think and Grow Rich, all those things.
All those things, yes.
They don't teach it in school, but it's a metaphysical thing, and it does.
It does.
The smart people know.
Smart people do know it, and that's why I'm not. When you look at Trump, and it's weird. You can say what you want, but Trump actually follows those laws. He never talks about failure. He never speaks failure. He always speaks success. And when you speak like that and think like that, it goes into your subconscious. And when things go into your subconscious, it manifests in real life. Subconscious is like the God mind. and once you lock into it and you speak it, it becomes manifest. And the laws don't know if you're kidding or joking. That's why it's very careful. You got to be careful.
Yeah,
what
when you say don't put not in front of things, just stay speaking in
you
positive
got to speak in positive. Trump always goes, "I'm a winner. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Things are perfect. Things are amazing." That's a good fucking Trump, ain't it? Things are great. I'm great. You're a loser. I'm not. Never a loser. I'm the best. It's amazing. And it manifests around it.
I'm just forgiving niggas for throwing shit in front of my house. That's all.
God damn.
I'm working hard.
Watch the diapers coming, the doodle diapers coming, Shan.
No, I want everybody
He's
to
like
win.
this. I saw you on that video, man. I'm gonna throw more shit in front of your house.
There was a camera.
Bitch.
There was a camera. Thank God I didn't make the news that day. I watched
Eat
my
a
language.
dick, son.
I watch my language.
Eat a dick, Shan.
I love everybody.
Shan.
But I know how y'all niggas are.
Yo,
So
eat a dick, Shan.
feel free to say whatever you want in the comments. If you want to subscribe or unsubscribe, but please support this man because
support me
because
and follow
he
me and
earns
tell
it.
your friends and all the whole nine. I know comments are gonna be you're gonna be saying crazy.
Say whatever
shit.
you want. It's you
Whatever.
can't get three people won't agree on anything.
But either way, we chose to be on these damn social media platforms, so we put it on ourselves. So please comment and comment on my sneakers, dog, all day. Supers, bitch.